All right, in this example, we're given the description of a function in terms of words. Okay, so we're told that the number of gallons of paint depends on the size of the room, and a gallon of paint typically covers 250 square feet. So we are asked to write a function for the number of gallons, n, right? So n is the number of gallons, as a function of the area A. Okay, so n is a function of A. That's what this is saying. Number of gallons is a function of area. And we want to write a formula for that. So we're just given the function as a description. So we had to figure out what is the formula. So now some of you may be able to see this right away that, okay, I know what the formula is. But if you have trouble finding the formula, sometimes you might look at, some values, right? For n and for a. So for example, if I knew that my room had 250 square feet of wall area, right? How many gallons would I need? I need one, right? um, another easy one to look at. Okay, if the area was 500, okay, I'd need two. I'm almost going backwards. I'm saying, okay, 1 gallon of paint covers 250 square feet, right? 2 gallons of paint covers a 500 square feet. But I want a function for n in terms of a, not a in terms of n. All right, so 750 square feet would you'd need 3 gallons of paint. Okay, so there's a relationship as a table, and sometimes that can help you recognize what the formula has to be. So I want a formula for n. It's a function of a, right? And so what am I doing to a, right? I want to do something to a to get n, right? I want a formula for n. So it looks like if I just take a and divide it by 250, I will get n. Okay, and I can check it. I can put in some values for a and make sure that it actually works. Make sure I've got the right formula. Okay, and it does work, right? So if I take 750 square feet and divide it by 250, then I get 3 gallons of paint. All right, so now we've got a formula. The next question is asking us to evaluate f of 1000 and interpret the result. Okay, so f of 1000. So this is telling us that so the input to the function is a. So this is our value for a. So this is saying that for a 1000 square foot room, right? So this is a is 1000 and it's in square feet, right? And so for a 1000 square foot room, how many gallons of paint do I need? Because that's what f is going to tell us. That's what our function is. It's a function for the number of gallons given the number of square feet. So now that we have a formula, we can just we can say that f of 1000 is just going to be 1000 divided by 250. Okay, and so we're going to need 4. We get the value of 4. What is that? What are the units on that value? Well, it's going to be gallons, right? So because n represents the number of gallons of paint. Okay, so if we want to write this in plain English, you could say that to paint 1000 square feet, right? That's our area. You need 4 gallons. 4 gallons of paint. Okay, so that is how we would interpret that f of 1000 in plain English. All right, so part C, we're kind of given the reverse. We're saying that it says that f of a is 7, and now we want to find a. Okay, so we're told that the value of the function is 7. So this is in gallons of paint. So this is our gallons of paint, because that is what the output of the function is. It represents the number of gallons. So this is telling us the gallons of paint, and we want to find the corresponding area. So we could just set up an equation, right? We can just say, okay, let's see. So n, which is 7, is equal to a over 250. Oops. Right, 250. Okay. So that's how we would have gotten a, but now we actually want to find a. So we have to do a little bit of algebra. I'm just going to multiply both sides by 250. Okay, that allows me to cancel the 250. So it's just like multiplying by 250 over 1, right? It's the same thing, right? Multiply fractions. You multiply numerators, multiply denominators, and you can see those 250s would cancel. They'd be a common factor. You're reducing the fraction. All right, so basic algebra stuff. And now, so that's going to tell us, now we've got a by itself. When we divide both sides by multiply both sides by 250, we get a by itself. 7 times 250 is equal to 1750. All right, so that's our value of a, and the units are square feet. Okay, so if we have 7 gallons of paint, we can cover 1,750 square feet. All right, so that's how I could interpret that in plain English, right? 7 gallons of paint covers 1,750 square feet. Okay, so notice I've got the units. The units of the function are gallons, and the units of the input is square feet. All right, I'll meet you for the next one.